they've got DeMar DeRozan. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Gobert, that's good.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Here's Schroeder. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. Randall against LaVine. Outside Edwards. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Sabonis finds DeRozan. It's tipped. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randall. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And there's the drive, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's DeRozan to halt the run. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Here's DiVincenzo. 6-point game. Tries again. Gobert, no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Schroeder. The 3 is up. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They defeated Utah in their last game.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Now here's McDaniels. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game. Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards, unloads from 13. It's rebounded by LaVine. Kings trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Randall with it. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis finds DeRozan. Lets it fly. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 6.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
On the wing, Levine. Drops in the 3.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Schroeder, a screen on McDaniels. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Rejected by Westbrook.
So persistent. Westbrook looking for a way to stop the shot, and he found it.
And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. From deep. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Schroeder. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
DeRozan, a screen on DiVincenzo. Westbrook can't hit. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, this is what makes DiVincenzo difficult to stop. He can spot up and hit jump shots, but he can also beat you off the dribble.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here. Here for the Kings. Eubanks comes in for Sabonis. Monk in for Schroeder. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Levine passes to Eubanks. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Eubanks. Off the mark there with a 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in 3s attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of 3s will open things up for him.
He's off on the first. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And he's good on the second. And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Conley goes in and out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Kings trail by 7. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Monk. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Edwards against DeRozan. Outside Reed. Three-pointer. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards finds Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
Reed is so tough to contend with inside. Knows how to put a defender in a tough spot.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Westbrook. No points so far. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
The kick out to Conley. Fires the 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Sends it home from three-point land. Levine's got 8 points. Conley looking for an opening. There's a screen from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Monk. No good with a jumper from the wing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Conley. And here's Clark for 3. That shot is off. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Inside. Over Clark. And it's DeRozan missing. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Pass to Shannon. Knocks it loose. And here they come. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Up ahead. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Westbrook finds DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Miller.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Now Conley. Yet to see a basket. Let's go with a 3. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
DeRozan passes to Monk. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
To the wing on the left. Miller against DeRozan. From 7. Miller can't get it to go. Kings trail by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Monk on the wing. Back to DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Just 4 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Shannon. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 2.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Here's Shannon. Clark outside. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Kings trail by 3. Monk passes to Sabonis.
Well, the moment Sabonis gets the ball inside, you're in trouble. Mainly because you can't get him off his spot.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
And Sabonis drops them both. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's Carter, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Ellis on the wing, takes a 3. Here's Sabonis, second chance shot, blocked!
Well, when Randall is engaged defensively, he can make an impact.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Kings making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Juzang, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Shannon. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Take a break.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. First one falls for him. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Ingles, he's checked in for Juzang. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Shannon's checked in for Ingles. Kings trail by 5. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Here's Monk. The 3 is up. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, Monk can do that. Hit the long-range bomb. He's got excellent.
With the step back, pass to Dillingham. Reed, a screen on Monk. Right side Reed. There's the 3. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Conley takes the 3, gets the 3 to fall. Shannon's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Monk looking around. Charge left side and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Shannon. Here's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Monk. He's guarded closely. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Oh my, that's a crafty move. Monk can't help showing off his handle.
Basket's good. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Outside Schroeder. He shoots. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
Terrific anticipation there from Sabonis to get a hand up and deny that attempt.
Buries it from 3. Monk's got 8.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sharge. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon, and it's Edwards in for Conley. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Now here's McDaniels. To the paint. There's the triple. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Monk for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Shot from 12. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Edwards. And that's now 8 points for Julius Randle. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. That one falls.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
And Minnesota with possession here. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Gobert no good. The Kings have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Outside Monk. Pass to Schroeder. Sabonis with a screen on Randall. And here's Schroeder outside. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Dillingham, covered by Schroeder. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
The first one falls, and coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability. Taking advantage of the shortest three in basketball. Nice work in the corner from Schroeder there.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And here's Schroeder. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And another Sacramento 3.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 2. DiVincenzo on the wing. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Sacramento making a change here. Saric checked in. Outside Monk. DeRozan up top. Saric, a screen on Randall. DeRozan finds some space. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
Here's Randall. And the layup falls. Randall's got 10.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Schroeder. Got a piece of it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
With some arc. It's stolen by Saric. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Saric, a screen on Edwards. Here's Levine for 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Free throw good. Saric. Nas Reed's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Saric. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Levine. DeRozan down low. Reed defending. Oh, get out of the way. DeRozan.
Yeah, he is a heady vet. DeRozan figures out ways to outsmart the defense.
Edwards for three. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got his 4th rebound in this one. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
The free throw drops for Monk.
Well, you look at how far Monk has come over the course of his career, turning into a really well-rounded player, especially passing and shooting-wise.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Šarić, and it's Westbrook in for Schroeder. And Monk drops them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
So the Kings making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. DiVincenzo with it. 5 points in the game. McDaniels from long range sinks the tray. McDaniels got 8.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Reed. And it's DeRozan missing. Minnesota has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Nice D from Sabonis. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, BA, 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, one thing with LaVine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Good on the second one. We've got 1:48 left in the half. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fades. Edwards, no good. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Driving inside and stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. From outside the arc. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now Schroeder. Here's Levine for three. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Sabonis. 10 points for him. And the jumper from down low is true. Sabonis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Reed. For three, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Listen, when he entered the league, DiVincenzo was not a great three-point shooter, but he certainly worked himself into it.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Kings. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so here's Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert inside. Working on Sabonis. Gobert, no good. The Kings leading. LaVine passes to DeRozan, and he banks in the layup. And that's 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
From the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Sabonis. Launches the 3. And Schroeder with the 3. And now a 7-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots. Getting the looks that they want and knocking them down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. They throw good, Edwards. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Hits both from the stripe.
But what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
DeRozan finds Schroeder. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter. Levine against Randall. Counted, and the foul. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Randall. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game. Here's DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. DeRozan's got 23 points. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's DiVincenzo, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Schroeder.
Well, that's what you love about DiVincenzo. He just never stops working.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
What makes Dante DiVincenzo someone guys want to play with? His grit and his selflessness. He's a hard worker who is always putting the team ahead of himself.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Schroeder passes to Levine. Back to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Sacramento leading by 3. Outside Schroeder. To the inside. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Out to Schroeder. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this, forcing them to foul.
And that one falls for Gobert. Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Nice aggressive move by Sabonis to get to the line. He's not going to be intimidated by tight defense.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, when you think of all the big men in the league, one of the most consistent has to be Sabonis. He'll always find a way to contribute with his scoring or rebounding.
And Sabonis drops them both.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
Here's DiVincenzo. Schroeder with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outside.
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Westbrook outside. Back to Schroeder. DeRozan for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 1. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Thanks to the AT&T connected cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
Outside Schroeder. And here's DeRozan. 23 points in the game. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 6th assist of the night.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
DeRozan with the ball. Sabonis with a screen on Randall. DeRozan against McDaniels. Out to Schroeder. Launches it. Malik Monk's checked in for Schroeder. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Edwards. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
DeRozan. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. On the break. Got a piece of it. Here's McDaniels. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan. 16 points for Domantas Sabonis. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now DiVincenzo. 14 points for him. They get the rebound. Randall, good. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when Randall is playing with that kind of energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
Sabonis finds DeRozan. Out to Sabonis. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And credit Dante DiVincenzo for getting out on the break. He's very good in the open floor.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Edwards. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Fifth best, Minnesota.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Westbrook outside. DeRozan down low. Working on Reed. Doesn't go that time. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Edwards gets the bucket.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's DeRozan. Give him 23. Sabonis, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Monk. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Monk's got 12.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't give good scorers like Monk positioning inside.
And here's Edwards outside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Back to Westbrook. Jacks up a three. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Westbrook. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pulls up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. And here's Conley. That three's off the mark. DeRozan against Reed. And DeRozan gets it to go. DeRozan's got 25 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity. They're cashing in on their chances at the line this half. That's helping them big time.
And Sacramento with some changes. Saric checks in for DeRozan. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Westbrook. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. No good on the second free throw.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Monk. Beyond the arc. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
For the lead, and the shot's good. Monk's got 16 points now. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Drains the triple.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
And rejected. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Ellis. And they pick up 2. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead. Outside Carter for 3. Knocks down the triple. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. That one's good for 2.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
Here's Conley. He takes it in, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Kings leading. Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Eubanks. The shot comes out. Nice D from Reed. Well, the Timberwolves shooting around 44%. Not bad. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, this is what Randall does. His movement and strength on the interior is hard to contain.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randall is also a terrific passer at his position.
Randall drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Eubanks, the pass to Monk. And he jams it home with authority.
This is the utility of Malik Monk. You put him on the floor and he's going to find points.
Clark outside. Reed sets a screen. And that one's good. Clark for 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's DeRozan. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Free throw drops for Randall. Kings trail by 5. Monk passes to DeRozan. He's off on that one. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Edwards. Outside Reed. Now here's Randall. He's guarded by Ellis. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Reed. 22 points for Julius Randall.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Monk. Ellis outside to stop the run. Counted from distance. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a tough play to defend. Ellis with that high, quick release.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Sacramento. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Reed, a screen on Schroeder for 3. Conley knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Fires from the line. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from DeRozan? The mid-range maestro does it again.
Here's Edwards. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Too easy for DeRozan.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Minnesota leading by 3. Left side Conley. The baseline J is on the way. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Saric comes in for DeRozan. And it's Zach LaVine in for Monk. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. And McDaniels is subbed in for Clark. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Randall against Saric. And here's Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Saric. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. The putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now Edwards. 4-3. Anthony Edwards range one in.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
LaVine with it. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Here's LaVine for 3.
Great job securing the rebound. He had to work for that one.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Kings trail by 6. Westbrook outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Sabonis. He can't get it to go. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Here's McDaniels. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's LaVine. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Westbrook can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
For 3, Conley. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
Here's LaVine. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
That's just a grown man move by Randall, showing how powerful he can be on the drive.
And Sacramento making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
DiVincenzo against Schroeder. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Shot's good by Schroeder.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The 3-ball. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Sabonis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Schroeder gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Edwards. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And that's now 27 points for Anthony Edwards. Kings trail by 13. Here's Schroeder, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top.
Take a break.
And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization. Well, what coaches like about Dennis Schroeder is his hustle and his mentality. He's looking to aid the team to elevate your offensive efforts, not to have his own big night.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Timberwolves lead by 12. And here's Edwards outside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now here's Levine. Over Edwards. Sacramento again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The free throw drops for Randall.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Kings trail by 18. Outside Westbrook. Here's Levine. Let's loose for three. Randall rips down the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Randall. Edwards gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Here's Schroeder. DeRozan outside. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Here's DeRozan following the score by Minnesota. Levine feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Yes, it's good!
Nice job there by Levine making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
The Timberwolves lead by 18.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And Minnesota with possession here, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. And it's Randle with the jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's DeRozan to the middle. Here's Sabonis. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Edwards fires, and the 3 misses. DiVincenzo against Levine. Oh, no good on the layup. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.